Hello guys and welcome back. In this lecture we're going to be creating this geometric artwork. Okay, so it's been created with a grid and we're going to just do just that in this lecture. So back in Adobe Illustrator, the first thing we'll do is open the work. Now go to your projects folder and you're going to see this geometric artwork. All right, so click on it and open. And this is our artwork. Okay, as you can see, it's just made of shapes with different colors, okay, on a grid structure. So the first thing I'll do is create my artboard, and I'll just duplicate existing artboard. Okay, so I'll just hold down Alt and drag to the right hand side, get my selection tool, and then delete everything here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is creating the base grid. Okay, now come to your rectangular grid tool and double click, and 4x4 is what you're going to be using. 4x4 and okay, and or rather 3x3, not 4x4, because we have 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 2 3 4, so 3x3. Okay, 3x3, 3 vertical dividers and 3 horizontal dividers. I'm going to give this a black stroke. I'm going to centralize it or align it to the middle, and then just scale it, holding down Shift and Alt, scale to fit our artboard. I'm going to give it a stroke of 2, and I'm going to just have it on its own layer. Okay, so I'm just going to lock this layer and do my artwork on this layer. Okay, perfect. So the first thing we're going to create is this guy here. Okay, this guy here. So how did we do this? So all we did is we created a line like this, okay, and one like this. Okay, and then of course the color is red, and we can see that it's actually a stroke color, a stroke fill, not a fill. Okay, so it's a stroke. We applied the stroke color of red, and then we kind of just blended. So take your blend tool, click here, click here. Okay, it didn't work, so click here, click here. And we can see that we have too many steps. Let's make this 8. Okay, 7. Okay, let's just make it 8, and we're actually going to scale it up so everything will look perfect. So select everything and then Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and just rotate it like this. Perfect. Now select everything, go to Objects, Blend, Expand, and then we will just rotate our shape like this. Maybe scale it up a bit. Okay, even bigger, make it even bigger. Yep. And from here now we have our shape, right? I think we even need more blend, okay, but unfortunately we've expanded our shape, so there's nothing we can do. So we're just going to work with what we have. Maybe we're just going to increase the stroke size, okay, so that it fills more space. And then the next thing we'll do is just create another square. Maybe remove the stroke. Okay, then we'll use this as our clipping mask. So select everything and Ctrl 7. You can see that we now have it clipped. We now have the whole pattern clipped in our new shape, right? So we can of course adjust our boundary like this. Sorry, like this. Okay. Yep. Perfect. So we have created the first one, and for this second one we can see that the shape or the square is divided into two. We have this part which consists of 1/3 of the whole shape. Okay, it's been divided into three, right? So this one has 2/3 of this one, and then this one has 1/3 of the whole shape. Okay, so what we'll do is create a shape here, the size of our box. Just give it this color and remove the stroke color. And because of our grid here, we can see that everything is snapping perfectly, right? Everything is snapping perfectly to our grid. Good. So the next thing we'll do is come to object, path, and then split into grid. Now we can preview, and then we can add our columns. Okay, we can just add 3 of them, and okay, and now we have 3 of them. Now for these ones, for these two, we'll just select the both of them and go to our pathfinder, and then just join them and give this we don't need to give it any color. We just need to adjust our shape like this. Okay, and then sample our color here. Okay, and then take this guy, duplicate it, and use our blend tool to blend between this and this. Okay, work on our blend steps, make this 10, and let's even make it 12 and see, or 13. So 13 should work here, and 13 is okay for me. So the next one will be this ones, and what we need to do is divide this guy into 3, right? So object, parts, split into grids. Let's see, preview. So we need to increase the rows. Okay, and right away we have this into 3. And for this one, the middle, we're going to sample these colors here. Okay, and then we're going to give it this, like this. Okay, and this, like this. This, right? Perfect. And then Ctrl+C, Ctrl+F, and rotate it like this. Perfect. While giving it this color. Okay, and of course this guy will come to the front, arrange and bring to front. And for this other one, you can see that this color is this, or this shape is that color. Okay, so we need to change it. We need to come and create our ellipses, click and drag. Perfect. And then come and choose the color here. Just align our shape like this. Perfect. And then select the guy, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+F, reduce in size, sample the guy here, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+F, reduce in size, and choose the white color here, right? Now for this one, we're going to just select this guy, and we're just going to delete. Okay, delete, and then we are going to split the shape. So click here and kind of come and get the middle point. Now this is the middle point. Okay, so just click the middle point. We need to select the both of them and then divide. Now we can select each one using our direct selection tool. Okay, so select this one, give it this color, select this one and give it this color, and then we also need to duplicate the shape. So when you select this guy, we see that they are all in a group, right? So just hold down Alt or Ctrl+C, Ctrl+F, and rotate them like this, and just reduce the size like this. And now we can select, give it this color, select this one and give it this color. Okay, perfect. The next one will be this this shape. Okay, this shape. You can see that the squared shape here is divided into 4, right? In this one, it's divided into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we create the shape like this. Okay, fit everything perfectly. Select the guy, go to objects, and then part, split into grids, preview, 2, 2 will do. Okay, and then for this other guy, we see that they are divided into 3, 3, right? 3 here, 3 here. So select the guy, go to object, and then path, and split into grid, and preview, and we can now 3, 3. Okay, and okay. And the whole of them, or all of them, should be given this color. Okay, and even though the background has to be the blue color, right? So we are now going to just select this anchor points like this. Okay, so select the guy, select the anchor point. This guy, select this, not this, this anchor point. Just drag like this, drag like this. Perfect. Now we have all our shapes done. Now I'll just create another shape for the background. So for this guy, I'll give it this color. Now arrange and send to back. Perfect. And then we'll then create our next shape here. We can just select this guy, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and take it down and give it this fill color, and Shift X to give it the stroke color. Increase the stroke size to 3 maybe, and just rotate it like this. And let's reduce the size to this point, and Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and increase the other size, or the size of the new one, to this point. And we should also have a duplicate of this guy, so Ctrl C, Ctrl F. Okay, and for this one, let's just bring it here, because we are going to use it to kind of mask the shape, right? So select your blend tool, click here and click here, double click, and give it 10. Let's see, so 10 should do. Okay, 10 should do. I'm just going to expand so I can increase the size of my stroke. Okay, so your stroke size of 4 is perfect. I'm going to arrange, bring to front, drag it in place, select this other guy, Ctrl 7. Perfect. Next one be this guy. So we're starting with this one. Okay, so we're going to Ctrl C, Ctrl F, reduce the size, and choose this guy. Ctrl C, Ctrl F, reduce the size. Okay, and choose this guy. Ctrl C, Ctrl F, reduce the size. And choose this guy. Ctrl C, Ctrl F, reduce the size. And then choose white. Perfect. Okay, we also need to have this blue in the middle. So Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and drag, and just give it this blue. Perfect. And the next one will be this guy, right? So all we need to do is to select this guy, and okay, maybe we don't need to select this guy. We just need to come and create our ellipse like this. Or we give it the color here, and the color is blue. So blue, and this one needs to be white actually, so we can just delete this one. Reduce the size like this. Okay, and hold down Alt and drag to have a duplicate, and just blend between them. So click and click. Okay, as you can see, we have too much right now, so maybe make this 10. Okay, I think we'll work with 10, and then objects, expand, and just drag them to this point, and then create a blend also. Click and click, and of course let's just reduce the size. Let's make it 10. Let's see. Yeah, I think 10 will do. So perfect. Now I'll just reduce the size of the overall thing, this, and perfect. Even though our shapes here are smaller than they are here, but it's not bad. We'll work with what we have. Now the next one will be this box here. So select your rectangle tool, create your box, create your perfect box, and fit everything perfectly. Then objects, path, split into grids, preview to 2, and OK. And then for this one, we're going to give it a background color of this, and then Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and give it this color. Then choose our direct selection tool, click this edge, drag it like this, click this edge, drag it like this. Perfect. I'm going to just do same for these other guys. So for this one, I'll give it this color. For this one, I'll give it this color. For this one, I'll give it this color. And I'm just going to transform and reflect this shape here. Copy. Perfect. Arrange and bring to front. Perfect. And give it a white color. For this one, we're going to just select the both of them, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and rotate them like this. Drag them to the bottom. Okay. Try to fit things perfectly. Perfect. And for this one, we'll give it, of course, this color. Perfect. Now go on to the next guys here, and they are quite similar to what we have here. They're just the opposite, right? So we're just going to select everything here, hold down Alt and drag to the bottom, and fit everything here perfectly. And then select this tool, drag like this, arrange, bring to front, select this tool, drag like this, and perfect. Now for the colors of the background, we're just going to select this guy, give it this color, select this guy, give it this color, select this guy, give it this color, select this guy, give it this color. Okay, select this guy and give it this color, sorry, this color, select this guy and give it this color. Okay, so I will just be a little bit faster so that this video doesn't get too long. Okay, now for this other one, you see that they are divided into two, right? They're divided into two, unlike these ones which are divided into three. Okay, so this one is divided into two. So all you need to do is to create a box, a perfect box. I think we'll just have a duplicate of this box so we can copy it the next time we need to create a box. Okay, so we have it here, and for this one we will have 2 a division of 2 so object, path, split into grids, preview, 2. Okay, and then for this one now we just need to duplicate it to the right, to the left hand side, and just rotate this one like this, sample this color, shift X to give it the stroke color, just increase the stroke color like this. or rather the stroke size like this. Okay, I think we need to make it even bigger. And then we can bring it to the side like this. Then we need to duplicate a few more times. Duplicate this one once, then give it a white stroke color. So this should be 26. Okay, 26. Okay, we actually do not need white, we need this color. Okay, we need this color, not white. So shift X to give it a stroke, and then 26. Perfect. Now we need, I think, one last okay, not one last, we need the other one needs to be a fill. Actually, it needs to be a fill color, so we can just sample this color and everything will be perfect. Now the next thing we need to do is to just group our shapes together. So click, okay, so click this guy, click this guy, and click this guy, and Ctrl G, and then we just bring back our shape here and select the shape and select this new group and Ctrl 7 to crop it. Okay, I think we need to get rid of this place, so we'll double click inside, and you know what we'll do, we'll use our A tool, select this guy and delete it. Okay, and we can as well delete this one and just go out, and yep, we have our shapes now perfect. And the next one will be to create this shapes here, right? So what I did was I came here, sampled this color, and then click here, drag it down like this. Okay, and Ctrl C, Ctrl F, reduce the size like this, and just turn it this way. And just keep it like this, and sample the next color, which is this one. Okay, we can make it bigger. Perfect. And then Ctrl C, Ctrl F, rotate the guy, reduce the size, and sample this color. Perfect. The next thing will be to create this one, right? This one. Okay, so what did we do? We just Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and then give it this color, and just mess around with this side like this, and Shift X to give it a stroke. Then we increase the size of our stroke. Okay, so 6 pixels will be okay. And all I need to do now is delete the unneeded parts. Oh, sorry. Ctrl Z. Let me just do this for now. And delete this part. Okay, and just drag it back. And increase the size like this. Just fit it perfectly. And and we now need to create a blend, right? We now need to create a blend. So hold down Alt and drag. Okay, we don't need to. Okay, let's just undo. Sorry. So let's duplicate and just reduce the size like this. Okay, and just bring it to the edge like this. Perfect. Now we can create our blend. So select your blend tool, click and click. Okay, so what's happening? Let's just group it, Ctrl G, and just go into the group. Sorry, go into this group, and let's try it again. If it doesn't work, we'll take another alternative. Click and click. Yeah, it now works. So select the whole thing, double click here, your steps. Let's make this 10 and see. 10 is not bad. Yeah, I think we'll work with 10. So Ctrl C, Ctrl F, bring it to the front, select this guy and Ctrl 7. Okay, we need to expand these shapes or this blend, right? So expand and select the shape on top, Ctrl 7, and yep, we now have it like this. I think our blending was too much, but we've expanded the whole thing, so the best we can do is just come and reduce the sizes of the strokes to maybe 5 pixels. Perfect. Now the next thing will be to create this guy here, so it's very simple. All we need to do is reduce the size like this. Okay, sample this color, Shift X, give it a stroke size of maybe 15. Yep, 15 will do. So reduce the size like this, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, rotate it, drag it down, and just give it this fill color, and Shift X. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is Ctrl C, Ctrl F, drag it down, and just give it this color. Okay, and you just Shift X to give it a fill color. And for this one, we need to do one more thing for this guy. We need to expand it. Let's just increase the stroke, and then expand. And then after we expand, we give it a fill or a stroke color rather of white, and increase it like this. Perfect. This is what we now have. We'll just increase the size a bit. And guys, you're done with this one. Let's go to this box here. So this one, they are divided into 2, and this one is just divided into 1. Okay, so we'll start with this one. So just come and bring in our box and fit it here perfectly. Good. Now we'll divide our box into 2 2. Okay, 2 2. Okay, and this guy, click, will then be united as one. Okay, so we're just going to delete this extra anchor points which are not needed. Okay, and for this one, we'll make it white. Okay, we don't really need to even make it white. I think we'll just use it for this box. Okay, these boxes. So for these boxes, okay, let's just delete or make it white. Anyways, we're going to create something new for these boxes. So for this one now, we're going to Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and we're just going to give it a random color first, and then come to Object, Path, Split into Grids. Okay, and we're just going to increase our rows by 4 and our columns by 2. Perfect. And with this, we can now, let's just give it this color, and then we can start messing with our corners like this. Okay, okay, I'll just work on one first. Okay, and then finally for this one. Perfect. Now we need to change the colors. Okay, so we just need to change this one and this one and this one, give them this color. And then for this one, we don't need to change the color, we just need to create this other ones. In fact, I think we will just yeah, we don't need to change the color, we just need to create some other ones. Okay, and then maybe we just need to create this, and then pull on Alt and drag and Control D. So for this ones now, we need 2 more colors, right? We need this blue and this blue also. So the first blue, and then the second view. Perfect. What we then need to do is select both of them, or the three of them rather. Hold down Alt drag and Control D, Control D, Control D. Okay. Maybe Control Z. I'll just do Control D for just one of them, because the space remaining is not much, and I'm just going to drag them like this. Perfect. Now we're done with this guy, and we're now left with this one, right? Now for this one, I'm going to just use okay, let's just use this one, this shape for now. So select the guy, click here at the edge like this, and drag. Okay, so that we have this one. Now Control C, Control F. Sorry, and reduce the size. Okay, we really cannot reduce the size because we have our corner the way we have it, that's curved like this, right? So we just reduce the curve a bit, and then come and give it a color and reduce it to where we want our curving to begin. So at about this point is perfect. So now select the line here, we're going to zoom in. Okay, you know what, just select it like this and drag. Perfect. And we actually need to do same for these other guys. Okay, so what I will do is I want to use a different tool. I want to use the line as arc tool. Okay, the arc tool. So click here and drag, click here and drag. Okay, we don't have it the way we want it, so let's click here and drag like this. Perfect. So you see it's created this perfect arc, right? So we're just going to give it a color. We're going to give it this color, but we're going to Shift X for a stroke color, and just hold down Alt and reduce the size like this, and then boost up the stroke size to maybe 4 or 5. Okay, so reduce the size like this. Then I'm just going to Control C, Control F, and reduce the size like this. So my blend tool, click here and click here. Why am I always getting this error? So I'm just going to group them again, Control G, and isolate them. So click here and click here, and then we're going to give it the steps of 8. Let's give it 8 steps. 8. Okay, let's make it 10. So 10 is okay for me. Maybe I'll just increase the stroke size, or expand them first before increasing the stroke size. So make this 5 or 6, and yep, I like what we have so far. Next thing will be to create this guy, which is just this one. Sorry, this is just this one. Control C, Control F, rotated, given this color, and then sent to the back. And finally, we now have the background. The background is which color? The background is this guy. Okay, sent to the back as well. I think we made a mistake with this other one. It should be this color, or the blue color. And guys, we're done with the first two rows, right? Now we're going to then go to this one. You can see that we need this guy. Okay, we're going to just fit it in perfectly and then split it. So we're going to split it into 2 first, or into 3 first. Object, part, split, preview. Perfect. And then we're going to just join, or we're going to just split this ones now into 3. Okay, so for these ones we're going to just select the sides like this. Okay, the anchor points like this. Okay, we're just going to do with this ones first. Select this one. Drag, select this guy, drag. And for these ones, we need to have them. Okay, we need to have a white background, and we already have a white background, right? So I'm just going to move the guy out of the way, and then we're going to create a line like this. Okay, and give it this fill, or this fill, and then Shift X to just give it a stroke color and boost it up like this. Perfect. Bring it here and then drag another copy to this point. Sorry, should drag another copy to this point. Then we'll use our blend tool now to blend the 2 shapes. Make this 10. Make this 13. Let's use 13. Yeah, and 13 is good. So for this one, just bring it in place and arrange, bring to front and select. And then maybe we should expand this guy first. So expand and select, and then Control 7. Perfect. Now we can just arrange it in place like this. Perfect. Or maybe even reduce the size like this. Perfect. Now the next one will be disguise, and these are just this box divided into 4, right? So object, path, split into grid 2 2, and we have it. So for this one now, we're going to give it the background color, this background color. For this one, we're going to give it this background color. For this one, we're going to give it this background color. For this one, we're going to leave the color as this. All we then need to do is to Control C, Control F, duplicate all of them, and just kind of play around with the curve, with the edge like this, and then change the color, right? Change the color. So we do this for this one, we do it like this, give it this color. For this one, we just reduce, we just play with the corner and give it this color. Then we have these other ones here, which are simple ellipses. To create your ellipse, and just make sure everything fits perfectly. Give it a white color. Control C, Control F. Use the size I. Control C, Control F. Reduce the size. Now we have this. Perfect. Perfect. And the next one will be this guy here. This guy. And it's very simple. All we need to do is to create this. Okay, what we created here. Alright, so what I will do is I'll just drag the guy here, increase the size. Okay, to the size, and let's see if it's going to work. Right, so I'm just going to go inside the shape and see and try to release the blend. Okay, so this is now what we have. So I'll actually delete a lot of things here. I'm just going to start creating them all over again. So select the guy here, increase the size, give it this color, bring it to the right hand side, okay, and blend. Then let's make it 8 or 9. Okay, let's just make it 9. Okay, and then we actually need the sizes to be this big. Okay, so that when we duplicate like this, we will then bring it to the side like this. Okay, so that we don't have them offsetted like this. Okay, just like how we have it here. Okay, if you look at here, you can see that they are not just on the same rules, right? Some are further than others. So what we'll then do is just select all of them and try to just make this look a little bit even like this. Okay, so select this guy, take it to the lower side, then take your blend tool, click. Sorry, we shouldn't take this approach. We should actually expand the shapes first. So select everything and expand, then blend tool, click. And I really do not like, okay, you know what, we shouldn't even take this approach. What we should be doing is selecting the both of them and just duplicating, okay, because blending will not work. So we can now Control D. Perfect. Now we have, let's just undo and then bring just one of this. Perfect. Okay, so I just feel as if we have, let's just instead delete this one. Okay, and now all we need to do is group them, Control G, and then kind of fit this other guy on top like this, and just Control 7. Perfect. For these ones, maybe, yeah, let's just leave them like this. We don't need to do any more changes because we are actually going to be removing this white or this black stroke. Okay, and the next thing will be to create these square shapes, right? We create our shape, or we copy our shape, bring it to front, fit it in perfectly, and then select the pen tool and let's just add a point here. Okay, let's add an anchor point here, and now we can delete this other points. So select these two and just delete them like this. Okay, now we have our shape. So hit I, sample this color, and then Control C, Control F, reduce the size, and sample the white color, and after then the blue color, right? Control C, Control F, reduce the size, and sample the blue color. Perfect. Now we need to just fit our shapes more perfectly. This. Okay, select both of them, fit them to be more perfect, and then we need a circle here, so with a circle this, the color will be this color. Perfect. Next one will be this guy, and it's very simple. Click, select and drag and sample your color. Then for these stripes we're going to use this one. Okay, we're going to use this one, so hold on Alt and drag them like this, and just yeah, let me just see, sorry, let me just see what we have here. So for these guys, let's try to bring them like this. For these ones, let's try to bring them like this. And yep, I think we are good to go. Just now fit them perfectly like this. Okay, just go out and let's just edit our mask. Okay, and then send the shape to the back. So arrange, send to back. Perfect. And we need these ones, so I'm just going to copy these ones here, hold Alt and drag them in place. I'm going to change the colors. Click sample, click, okay, this one is the same color. I just need to change this one. Perfect. And then we are now on the last row, right? We need to copy one of these. I think, yeah, this is the guy. So we need to just copy this guy, bring him here, increase the size, like this, and just drag it like this, and then just go inside our shape. Just go inside our shape, just make the stroke bigger. Okay, make the stroke bigger. I think our shapes are too much, so all we can do is just redo the blend with fewer steps. That'll be all, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use what we have because of time. The video is getting too long, and I just want to finish the video as soon as possible. So I'll create my background and send it back, and yeah, we have this. And now we need to create this guy, right? So duplicate this one, bring it in place, just rotate it, sample the color. Okay, and we can now Ctrl C, Ctrl F again, just rotate it. And this time we're going to we're going to click on this anchor point and drag like this. Okay, click on this one, complete it, click on this one and complete it. So selecting the guy, we're going to use the tool and just click on this one, and then what we would then do is select the both of them and just divide. Okay, and now we can pick this guy out. Okay, we can now pick this guy out. So select the guy and sample this color, and we're done with this one. And we're left with this one. For this one, I'm just going to bring in this guy like this. Okay, just fit it in perfectly. I think we might need to extend our artboard, or maybe adjust some of these shapes to fit our artboard. Okay, like this one. Okay, now we just need to create ellipses. So drag to the middle and increase in size. Increase and increase. Perfect. Now we can just increase this one, these shapes too, and then sample our colors here. This one should be white, and then maybe just duplicate this one, arrange, bring to front, and sample our color here. Just bring it here. And finally we are now in the last box. All we need to do is select this guy and bring it here. We won't change the background this time, and all we will then need to do is just cover one part of the whole shape with a white fill like this. Okay, just arrange everything like this. Just give it a white fill. Hit I, sample your white fill, and then we only have this one left, and we did something like this here, right? So we can just copy and bring it in place and just rotate it like this. Sorry, like this. Increase the size, arrange into front, sample this color, and yep, we are done with our design. It took some time, but we're done. You can delete, and now just enable this layer. You unlock the layer and just delete our grid, and now we have an exact replica of what we have here. And with this, we've come to the end of this lecture, and see you in the next one, where we'll be looking at more applications of grids in design.